I guess my name is Faye. I'm 14. Just turned 14. I'm going to bed. So I was just on my computer and something popped up about the, Congress shutting down gay marriage. And then I went on this link and it showed me a picture of a dude who had a sign up saying that children do better with mom and dads. Well, let me just tell you guys something. You're not helping the kids. You're not helping the kids at all. You only care about yourself. Going like, oh, well, my kid's gonna be affected by this. No, they're not. And if they are, that's what they have you for. I experienced this stuff, so I guess I know what I'm talking about. But you just can't go around judging. Like, you're not God, so you have no right to judge. And I'm a Christian myself, so I'm fine with gay marriage, even though my mom says it's a sin. So love is love, and that's how it's always going to be. You cannot judge anyone when you have problems yourself. So before you think about judging anyone, you should actually take a look at yourself and what you did. God forgives everyone, but my guess is that God is going to come really soon, and those who judge are just simply punished. You have no right to judge anyone. And if your kid doesn't know, you have to take the time out to tell your kid what is going on. You can't go like, oh, I don't want you to be like that, because they're going to turn out to be what they want to be, because that's how they are. I'm 14 years old, and I know how the world is cold and all that. I should be living my life. I should be living my life right now, but I'm going through changes, And I think it's bogus that you guys try to judge other people, but you cannot judge yourself. It's weird to me. I mean, people are happy the way they are, and when it comes to the Congress are trying to show people happiness too. And all I know is that love is love, and no one has the right to judge and let people live their life. If it's not affecting you, just stop. Let's see what we got on here. Let's see. We got a bunch of stars that are lesbian and gay. So what? Let's watch this video. Sorry, you guys can't see it. I don't really how to work the webcam, so you guys can just listen.
It's time to make a change.
Commercial break, but
so starting now,
like I was saying,
one where two companies take
I know this experience. I'm young, and I saw this experience. And
when all is said and done, not only become a bigger hero, but also
I started very young. I didn't see anyone do it. I just started.
Not again, but for the very
I think
first time.
that people should open their mind and see how it affects the people who are gay and lesbian.
The Supreme Court has just finished hearing arguments related to the Defense of Marriage Act. NBC Justice correspondent Pete Williams was there, and he joins us now. Pete, how are you? What was your takeaway from the argument?
Right, has heard argument and is through with it. It's a very different day to day, and I think that, again, with the caveat that it's always risky to predict how the court will vote based on oral argument, it did seem that there are at least 5 votes on the Supreme Court to strike down the Defense of Marriage Act. Now, here's why I'd say that. Again, we look at the pivotal vote, Justice Kennedy, but before we do, the court's liberals were very strongly attacking DOMA, saying that it diminishes the nature of marriage for same-sex couples in the states that have...
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna snap. I'm sorry. excuse me. First of all, I know that God made Adam and Eve. But like I said, love is love. So you have no right to go talking about anyone and talking about its nature. Because you're sick yourself. People are sick. And we all make mistakes. So what? And they have to deal with that. We have to deal with that. We are all humans. Don't matter. Racism. I've been through racism. Got a couple people at my school suddenly who is racist. That doesn't affect me. Got a couple of people at my school who was gay. That doesn't affect me either. Because I'm strong. And I give people a chance. Trying to strike down people? Dude, look at yourself in the mirror. Sorry, my hair is a mess. I just woke up. That just, I don't know. The fact that you guys cannot. You know what? That's why this country is coming apart. It's not because of gays, racism. It's not because of people killing people. It's because of the people who are judging. That is my point of view. The people who are judging, trying to kill each other. Then you go like, oh, I didn't do it. Oh, I didn't call it. Man, you can go to jail for that. Calling people like bullying them over the internet. That isn't cool at all. Stop bullying, stop judging. That's all I got to say. Congress, let me talk. Let me come up there. As long as you pay my ticket, because my mom don't do that. but, yeah. So let's finish watching this video.
Introducing Kellogg's
Decided independently to permit same-sex marriage. Justice Ginsburg said couples in those states could well ask in a crisis if they don't get benefits, what kind of marriage is this? She said that these rules are so pervasive in life that without the federal benefits, you end up with what she called a skim milk marriage. So you certainly see that the court's liberals are saying this has a real effect on people. But going to Justice Kennedy, he seemed to have two problems with the law. One is the question of whether the federal government has the right here to say what marriage is, whether that's traditionally something that the states have defined and the federal government has just recognized it. And secondly, he seems also to be bothered that even if the government does have the power to do it, it can't do it here because it's unconstitutional discrimination. He said it's not narrowly focused, that it doesn't deal just with questions traditionally associated with marriage, like whether you get survivor benefits or estate taxes, but because it's so broad, it applies to 1,100 separate programs. And he says also it applies not just in the states that, in essence, that DOMA was passed to protect, states that don't want to follow the court rulings that say you have to abide by same-sex marriage, but it also applies in the states that have decided to permit same-sex marriage. Couples in those states don't get the federal benefits either. So finally, the court did talk about what the...
We all should be treated equal. That's my point. No matter the skin, no matter if you're mental or anything, no matter if you're gay, bisexual, if you want, it's cool for a girl to kiss a girl, right? For the boys, but when it's a boy kissing a boy, you guys gotta judge. Yeah, okay. Think about that yourself, first of all.
The federal government said, the Solicitor General arguing for the Justice Department quite strongly said this law should be rejected because it was passed.
My mom can say whatever she wants, but at least I'm doing something I have no problem with, because discrimination, that is far behind. Someone killed themselves because they were bisexual. Someone did that because they are judging people out here. I'm a 14-year-old, and I tried to kill myself because people kept teasing me about me having ADHD, about me being a tomboy, but people saying that I'm gay, lesbian, all that. Yeah, I tried to kill myself. I'll admit it. Can't judge anyone. You're not God. I don't know why the government think they're God. I don't know why Congress think they're God. Because you have control over the people. You don't have control over the people. God does. No matter what your religion is, we all should be treated equal. hopefully you can't see this, but there are tears in my eyes. But sorry. Give people a chance. For real. Instead of judging people, just give them a chance. You don't want anyone. It is your choice to be what you want. People go around talking about, babe, you're not going to be a singer. You can't do this. You can't do that. You get your education first. You never know what is going to happen. And yes, I'm going after my education first.
Come watch this shit. Will up here. Come here.